Hi, this is Isabel Litzler. So still filming from Geneva today. I wanted to give you some tips on whether you should become a freelancer or look for a job in the corporate world. So I want to give you 3 tips on that. So the first thing to look at is where you stand right now in your career, meaning are you a beginner? Are you more experienced? If you're a beginner, I would definitely recommend that you work in corporate. The reason being you need the experience, you need the structure from the corporate world. You will learn from your bosses there, you know how to behave, you know how they do things. You will learn how to function within a team. You will learn so many things that is going to make you a more solid business owner or freelancer later on. You will have the right foundations. So definitely if you're a beginner, consider working for a company first before you start any type of gigs or working as a freelancer. Now the exception is for people who have permit issues. I know in Switzerland it's the case. A lot of people can't find a corporate job, so they usually fall into the freelancing as a solution to the permit problem. So you just have to look a little bit more into that, whether you actually have something to offer to the market before you go as a freelancer, because sometimes you don't really have a good offer, or you may not have the product that people are looking for. So it's something to really look at, you know, do you really have the type of training? And don't choose freelancing just as a quick solution. You need to offer quality services, otherwise people won't buy from you anyways. So it's something also you need to train yourself on. So if you're going to go, you want to stay in Switzerland, you have a work permit issue to work for the corporate sector, but you want to really seriously build a freelancing activity, then I would say you need to really invest in yourself, you know, train yourself, get a good idea that you can really market well. Otherwise it's not going to work. So that's my recommendation. Now if you're more senior, let's say you're in your 40s and you've been there and done that with the corporate sector, freelancing is also a good solution for you. It will bring you the type of next level that you're looking for, because let's face it, if you've been a manager, even a director, I've been there, you find that most of the tasks will be very similar after a while. And I know I talk to clients who get a little bit bored with their tasks, even though they have manager responsibilities. So in corporate, you tend to work in silos quite a lot, and you will get to a point where you've reached the maximum that you can do, even though you may be interested in moving to another company. First of all, that could be a little bit difficult. And second of all, you may find that you're not going to get that type of challenge that you're looking for. So I find freelancing would also be a great way for you to say, this is a brand new challenge for me. I'm going to leave the corporate world behind and make this thing work, you know, as a freelancer. So it could be a very good idea. So now tip number 2 is make sure that you test whatever it is that you're doing. I made a previous video on the 80-20 rule. You know, don't leave the job until you have something of value that you've tested. And you do this via a channel, network contacts, etc. You need to make sure that you have something of value that you can sell to a group of people. I've given in my video my steps, you know, build your communities, build a prototype service or product, and then you can go do a little bit more. So that would be step number 2 in your freelance business. Now, probably the most important thing, and I want to finish with that, is the fact that you will need to invest in yourself and surround yourself with the proper people. Because you can find that starting a business is going to be very difficult on your own. If you don't have the proper support network, you can really start being a little bit down on yourself and not succeed. So again, if you're a freelancer in Switzerland right now, or you want to become a freelancer or an entrepreneur, make sure that you enter from the beginning the right channels, the right groups of people. I will post some links again on where to network for business in Switzerland. This is going to make a huge difference in how you evolve with your service or product, because again, sometimes in your friends and family that you have, you may not find the support you need to succeed as a freelancer. So again, freelancing, I love it. I wouldn't do anything else now that I've started this a few years back. It's something that's going to bring you a lot of fulfillment, probably the biggest challenge of your life. But at the same time, it's also a lot of work. People think, you know, oh, I'll start a business online or channel on YouTube or something like that. There is some work around it, so just be aware of that, is my last comment for this video. I'll show you again the lake behind me. If you come to Geneva, make sure you visit here. It's It's really beautiful around where I am. It's a building called Les Forces Motrices. I will put the link below. Very beautiful scenery to take photos and videos before you go back to your home country if you're visiting. So I will talk to you soon. Bye.